As we wrap up a fantastic week here in Denver, ASHG President Dr. Gelb is here now in studio with some of his highlights from this year's annual meeting. Thanks for making the time with us today.
So glad to be here with you.
Well, what a great week it's been. For you personally, any key highlights or hits over this past week?
It's hard to know where to begin. I think for me, still, the fact that we're able to come together is a big thing. As president, of course, I got to put together the symposium that we had yesterday, and I think that it went really well. It's what I envisioned. A lot of people have said that was a wonderful thing. And I would say the award session that we had for the Lifetime Achievement Award, we conferred two separate individuals, not collaborators, and both very deserving. And there were not too many dry eyes in the house. They were both very moving in different ways, but that'll stay with me for a long time.
You're wrapping up your term as president at the end of the year. As you look back over your term, any key highlights or any specific initiatives that you want to mention?
As scientists, we depend on the professional staff that oversee our organization, and we went through a transition this year, bringing on Amanda Pearl as our new CEO, and then she had to acclimate and acculturate and learn about us and get us rolling. But we are now off and going on our strategic plan, and I feel very good that we have momentum. I think the board last year had very wisely decided to emphasize advocacy as a core area to push forward. We know that there are some concerns about NIH funding. We continue to push forward on our DEI agenda, which is a core value and an area of emphasis. We've had a lot of great stuff here in the meeting relevant to that. And we've just made the organizational decision to make the group that does that, which has been a task force, which implies sort of temporariness, into a standing, sort of forever committee. Right. So we're excited about that.
You mentioned the younger scientists. That tees me up perfectly for my final question for you today. Advice that you would give to the next generation of geneticists?
As we've heard here at the meeting, I highlighted some of it. There's so much more work to do, and the technology is going to continue to improve, and I think the opportunities therefore are there, and we're depending on the next generation to take the ball and run with it, and I'm sure that they will. We have a lot of bright, energetic people who I'm super excited about.
So come on in, the water's warm.
You bet, you bet.
Well, Dr. Gelb, thank you so much for making time for us today, and congratulations on a successful term.
Thank you so much.